At the Johannesburg offices of the healthcare company GlaxoSmithKline, or GSK, Graeme noted something surprising.
Morning.
Hi, good morning. How can I help you?
I'm here to meet the GSK team.
I will definitely give them a shout. You can go upstairs. They are expecting you.
Thank you very much. How's it? Hey, husband, I'm looking for your CSI department.
Just up there.
Thanks.
Graeme has heard it said that knitting is the new yoga, and the team is clearly very enthusiastic. Graeme was curious to learn what motivates them.
Lebo, what on earth is going on in the GSK offices?
We're all knitting for charity, Graeme.
It's incredible to see how the staff is embracing the initiative. What exactly are you wanting to achieve? Give us a bit of background.
Well, we've been working with Project Hope UK through the Mansfield initiative, through the Thoughtful Path, with Mum Betty. And she mentioned that the kids at the school, a lot of them don't have the means to get warm in winter, so scarves and, gloves, but we obviously don't know how to knit gloves yet. We're going to get there. So we thought we'd start with scarves, and we wanted to make sure that all the kids in the school are warm enough that they can still keep going to school in winter and get educated.
Well, I suppose the only question that remains is how do I personally get involved?
Well, I'm glad you asked. Knit.
Oh, I don't know if this is going to have the desired effect, but I suppose it was a matter of time.
If Graeme can do it, you can do it. GSK's MedLemon challenged the public to knit 2,500 scarves by the end of May.
What an incredible vibe I find here at the GSK offices. For you specifically, MedLemon is a great brand to get behind an initiative like this.
Part of GSK's values are really about giving back to the communities that we serve. So it's fitting for MedLemon as a GSK brand to truly get behind this initiative and truly embrace the GSK spirit of giving.
The scarves need to be 1.5 meters each and knitted with navy blue wool to match various school uniforms.
Now that I am well and truly inspired and armed with my tools of transformation, it's time to meet the community and the school kids that are going to benefit from all this. Come on.
One of the schools benefiting from the initiative is the Patudi Primary School in Mansfield on the West Rand.
Now, when it comes to keeping the kids in school, we know that absenteeism is, for a headmaster, one of your biggest issues. And that, of course, stems from being sick. How does it feel knowing that a company like GSK is stepping in with this mass load of scarves that is going to obviously be donated to the kids? What sort of a difference do you think that's going to make for you?
I think that will make a difference in terms of learner's social life. Because remember, you cannot teach a child who is disturbed either by cold or hunger. So giving them scarves, that will keep them obviously warm. Then they can learn even better. Many
of the children depend on the school for their only hot meal of the day, and the headmaster encourages the community to get involved with the school's impressive food garden.
Wow. Mr. McQueen, this is a very impressive garden. Actually, a small farm you've got going in the middle of the school. Tell me a bit more about your feeding scheme.
The school only comes in to buy the seeds in order to plant them here. But in terms of planting and taking care of the garden, we have the CWP program. They are the ones who are helping us in terms of maintenance of the garden and making sure that they grow to the level that we like to see them.
What actually happens with this food? Where does it go?
Yeah, the food, you normally take it out to boost the feeding scheme that side. There is a nutrition program by the government that side. So we add vegetables to what the government is supplying.
Mum Betty is excited by the Scarves initiative as a practical way to improve the lives of the young learners.
Now, there was a lot of fanfare around the handing over of the scarves last year. Tell us a little bit about your success story with GSK in the past and how did the kids react?
Children were so excited. They were so surprised. And then one thing that made me happy was to see kids in this community wearing those caps, wearing those hats. And always when they see us, and then they become so excited because they know that we are here to give them love. We are here to take care of them.
You're doing wonderful work here, Betty. Wonderful, wonderful work. Incredible.
Seeing these bright young minds eager to learn and improve, we were reminded that a man's true wealth is the good he does in this world. If you are ready to knit, visit Expresso's website.
With just these 2 hands and these 2 knitting needles, I might not be able to make that much of a difference. But with a few more pairs of hands and add a few more pairs of hands, together we can change the world!
There we go. All right, all right. As you can see, the whole entire Espresso team is getting involved in this. And we've got Jennifer involved as well.
I haven't done this in years. This is great, and I'm actually doing it.
But it's all for a great cause. Together with our friends at GlaxoSmithKline, we are knitting for some kids in South Africa.
Absolutely, and the challenge is that we need to knit 2,500 scarves by the end of May. They need to be 1.5 meters each, and of course in this navy blue color, so that they can fit with a whole lot of different school uniforms. And of course it's to help keep our kids warm this winter, you know, so that they a lot of kids are in need of these things, because they, you know, they go to school with a lot less than this.
Definitely. And it's a nice little pastime as well. Jennifer, you still find it very relaxing to knit like this?
I can't talk now, I'm too calm.
They do.
It really is fun.
They call knitting the new yoga, don't they?
It is, exactly.
Wonderful, but you can find out more about this on Espresso's website. Also, you can send all of your scarves to this free postal address. You can write this down if you can. GlaxoSmithKline, JHZ 1830, Bryanston 2021. That address again, GlaxoSmithKline, JHZ 1830, Bryanston 2021. We need 2,500 navy blue scarves before the end of May. So guys, get knitting.
Exactly.
Get knitting.
We're going to really put the challenge out to you guys there, because it really is a great initiative, especially going into winter now for these kids, man. Let's help them out.
Absolutely. We'll be right back after the break. Ewan's beating you. Ewan's beating you.
I'm so proud of myself.
The right stitch and everything.
Dude, mine looks so much better than yours.
Okay, well,
I'm sorry, look at that.
Hey, man.
Look at that. Talk lessons and whatnot.
I love it. I love it.